How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, ToonPang.
I'm here too,
yes.
And Blake's girlfriend's in the background cleaning.
Being a stooge. Deck profile for today, if you haven't already read the thumbnail and you just love our channel so much, you just randomly clicked it. We're doing my heralds. You can't really see it. The camera
is so shiny,
blinding.
it's wrecking the focus of the camera.
My heralds. But, yeah, I'll just go through the deck profile and list my reasons for some random jank that I've got in the deck.
And the spicy side?
Yeah, so
the super spicy side.
Oh, so much spice.
Get excited, get excited. You have to watch the whole video to find out.
But, yeah.
Don't skip it.
Jump straight into the profile. The profile. 3. Whoop, that's terrible. 3. Obviously, this. Like, you gotta run 3. No more, no less.
He's the boss monster.
Yeah. If you could, I'd run 6.
It's why it's called the Herald of
like
Perfection deck.
20 of that, and then spells.
6? You run pre-prep, right? And preparation, right?
No,
don't you mean you want to run 12 of
it? Next line of monsters. Benton. Basically, the main contributor for Herald, basically, like, because the summoning condition for Herald of Perfection is very specific to level 6. Like, can't exceed level 6, so
yeah,
it's just perfect.
It's not one of those ritual monsters where you can be level 6 or more. It needs to be exactly level 6.
Yeah, so this is just perfect. Plus, when you ritual someone with this, you can add from deck to hand a fairy monster. So,
got fodder for Herald.
Great synergy.
Really good synergy.
Spicy tech, Saphira, Queen of the Dragons, decent boss monster, and a good going first card because you can pull a card out of your opponent's hand.
God damn.
Triple Manju. I don't really go into this card a lot. Like, I don't summon it, I don't really see it. I normally discard it for Herald's effect, but it's just a decent enabler.
I love all the different set Manjus you have.
I know. I think this one's Euro, this one's a short print, and this one's just super. So they're all different. They all got their own thing going. But
I guess a unique thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much the win conditions of the deck. The Seraph engine.
So 3 Scepter, 3 Sorority.
Sorority. The good thing about these is when you summon the Scepter, you add Sorority from deck to hand on resolution, special Sorority, and then
effect,
instant draw a card. So just
draw engine.
Yeah, it's a good draw engine. Plus,
access to extra deck.
Yeah, for hand traps. To be honest,
no one's expecting honest.
Yeah, no one expects honest. Plus, it's a fairy, so it's searchable. So it's a searchable hand trap. Plus, the Herald's attack isn't very good, and you can bait them by leaving her in attack position, and then they'll attack it, and then you just honest. Or if you want to swing for game, summon Herald in attack position, and then just attack, and then discard the honest to get over oppressive monsters. 2 more hand traps. Ghost Ogres.
Boss monsters.
Yeah, this deck struggles against anything with pretty much more than 2800 attack, because like if you can't negate its effect and destroy it, then you need to get rid of it somehow. So the Ghost Ogres are just perfect. On the spells, straight in. 3 Dawn of the Herald, the ritual spell. What's good about this is when this is in your graveyard, you can banish it and then return the tribute material to your hand, so you return your Bentons. So you can either discard it to negate something or use it to summon another Herald. 3 Sanctuary. This is just a dig. A lot of the spells in this deck just search the Heralds or the ritual spells. 3 Pre-Preparation and Rites, probably the best searcher in the deck because you just add Herald and the spells straight up. And then alongside 3 Preparation of Rites. Now that's add 3. It's
just add Herald from deck to hand.
Legitimately, or if you have the Herald already, you go for Benton.
Oh damn.
Perfect. Or late game, you just add both. 2 Terraforming to search your sanctuaries because you really want to see the rituals and their spells.
You were always running this at 2, weren't you?
Yeah, even before they were limited to 2.
Yeah, because seeing multiple of them isn't the best.
Yeah. Plus, if you do see both, or even 1 and the Ritual Sanctuary, you can still discard this to activate Ritual Sanctuary's effect, so it's not always a dead card in hand if you draw multiples.
So that's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. Lineup of 1-ofs. Hymn of Light. This is for Saphira. But the other good thing about this is if you discard it for
Sanctuary.
Or summon it, summon Saphira off this. But while this is engraved, if a ritual monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this to negate the destruction. So
That's sick. So protection.
yeah, just good, decent protection from battle and card effect. Blind Monster Reborn.
Because your boss monsters aren't restricted by they can't be special summon clause.
Yeah, none of the rituals are affected by cannot be special summoned, so this is just perfect. Even if you summon your Herald, negate something by discarding your Herald, and then activate this to bring your second Herald back out. So it's really good. Also, Soul Charge, just in case.
You're not seeing Monster Reborn?
Yeah, plus a big problem with this is not once, but for example, with your Scepter core, like your Scepter engine, you summon your Scepter, you summon your Sovereignty. Sometimes if you don't or either have a level 4 already on field or a second Sovereignty in hand, you can't summon that third. After 2 turns later, you can just bring all 3 back out and then go into your XYZs, because Sovereignty does have the clause where you can only summon with 3 materials to get XYZ, to get an XYZ using her out, or it out as the material. You need 3. So this just helps you enable those plays. One Metal First Fusion.
More draw power.
Yeah, more draw, with the effect that Saphira, her effect discards, and
Sanctuary
discards a search, and then you just shuffle this back in and draw another card. Twin Twisters. I always top deck this in like the most brutal situations
100% of the time, every time.
Literally, almost
100% of the time, every time.
Jade, even from experience, I'll start. This will be in my starting hand like every single time, and we don't even know how.
Those poor Octogeist.
It's just a perfect one of
100% of the time, every time.
I know it's a bit ridiculous, but it's always come in clutch. Even just at 1,
if he bumped it to 2, he'd never see it.
Perfect timing ever. Like it just works.
If he bumped it to 2, he'd never see it. So keep it at 1.
Plus,
don't fix what ain't broke.
The discard effect also works well with him, as well as like Hymn of Light and Metamorphosis Fusion, just to get that draw and that extra protection.
A lot of discard and draw in this deck.
And then 39 card deck, I run 1 Upstart Goblin.
Because why not?
It's a generically good card, and I don't think there's anything that could replace it that would be better.
Well, if you don't want to run Upstart Goblin, you can run Twin Twister, but keep in mind, if you add a second Twin Twister, you'll probably never see it.
That is true. That is true. On to the extra. Pretty much the main monster I go into of the deck, Ouroboros. The 3 effects that this card has is perfect. Especially going first, and you summon this, and if you get out your Saphira, you're pulling 2 cards out of your opponent's hand on your first turn, so they start 2 cards short, so in their first turn they got 4 cards.
You're basically mulling Glacier them in Herald. But it's also really good with your Scepter engine, because the Scepter engine can only use 3 material monsters, I believe.
3 level 4 monsters, and that's what you use to get out.
The claws of the Ceros are like, they can't be used for XYZ material except for XYZs that require 3 materials.
Yeah, which Ouroboros does. Plus it's got a good stat lineup, 2750 and then 1950.
Because it just needs to be difficult with the life point calculation.
But it's just your main boss monster and your win condition, besides your Del Tauros, Saturnite Del Tauros, just for spot removal, and then you stack Diamond for just overall win.
Crazy good cards.
Also for the rest,
just generics.
Tornado, back row can be a problem in today's meta.
So why not run it?
Abyss Dweller, just in case you come across BAs or, I don't know, Light Swan, Rogues. It's just a good card. Vampires, I think, are getting a lot of support. Plan B, can't go wrong with it. Exciton Knight, because everyone should be able to have a evenly matched, like everyone.
Everybody should have an affordable evenly matched if you can't afford evenly matched. So there you go, it's legal now, why not run it?
Very Cheer Girl, just for the net 1 draw. And then,
in case you're not seeing enough fairies,
obviously 39 Utopia, Utopia Ray, and the Lightning. What's good about the Utopia the Ray is the Utopia Ray kept the alternate condition instead of stacking on 39 is he requires 3 level 4s. So if you use the Scepter engine, you can get him out with ease and then just stack this on top. So perfect. I think these two are perfect. You probably don't even need the actual Utopia. It's just a good thing to have. Like, you want the full package. Just in case.
Funny story behind the S39 as well, isn't there?
Yeah. When I was buying the deck, the vendor I was going to, I was like, hey, can I get the whole deck in like max rarity? And I think he interpreted it for like max price, so he gave me the most expensive version of most of the cards.
But Blake wasn't fussed, so
I still love it. One Photon Strike Bouncer, just in case you get two. If you get Saphira and Herald and you run out of things to discard, if you go into this, so you can negate more stuff.
I mean, Effect Veiler is a great card, right?
Yeah, like
so why not put Effect Veiler on a 2700 attack beast deck?
Just more negates. I only run 3 links: Phoenix, Cerberus, and
Hip. Oh no, Hip. No, there's all light monsters.
Just because they're all light monsters, so there's good synergy, and then spot removal because this deck doesn't have a lot besides Del Taurus with Scepter.
Which is generically good. Plus, if you come across someone running Clearfort, it's good to just wipe out their Clearfort towers.
Yeah, so the extra deck's pretty generic. The main cards I go into would be these two, and then Ouroboros and these two. The rest of it's kind of just good generic to have.
Filler.
Good to have, but these are what I mainly go into for bosses, particularly going first Ouroboros, going second Del Tauros, because with Scepter you get 2 destructions, so you just summon it, destroy one, detach one, destroy another one. Plus,
just sick.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, now the spicy side that I think everyone's been waiting for. This whole video. Oh my god, it's so amazing.
Oh,
even I'm excited.
It's so funny actually with the side deck. It kind of just hit me one day because I was like,
I was playing my deck, and I think we have a deck profile on the channel. We can go check it out, but we'll reveal it in a second. And he was playing me, and we kind of just had this massive, huge realization, and we tested it, and it's been absolutely amazing so far.
The fact that Time Lords are fairies that I can search in Heralds. So I was like, I wonder if it worked. And it actually really, really does. Going second, primarily, you side these in, and your opponent just doesn't even expect it, and bam, you've just halved their life for nothing, and they're all searchable. So,
oh yeah, Ben 10, you can even search the big dude, the 4K big stick.
Yeah.
Which is insane, and considering it's just like Thunder Dragons in the meta right now, who cares?
Yeah, I know, like, these just mop the floor with them. But, free Time Maiden.
She's the best one.
Another reason why I really like the Time Lords in this is Time Maiden has a lot of synergy with Sanctuary, because Sanctuary is affected, second effect, banish one spell, no, shuffle one spell, or any number of spells from your graveyard into your deck, and then special summon a fairy, light fairy from your graveyard whose level equals the number shuffled into the deck. So you summon Maiden, tribute her to search for a Time Lord, summon your Time Lord, and then you go into your Herald plays, and then Sanctuary's effect to shuffle a spell in and special Time Maiden, and then tribute Time Maiden again. Because
her tribute effect isn't once per turn, which is insane, and he's not special summoning the Time Lord from deck, which means he's not restricted to the can't special summon for the rest of the turn effect.
Yeah, so
which is insane.
With this effect, you're basically searching 2 Time Lords in one turn, summoning the first one, and then keeping the second one for discard fodder for Herald of
potentially
Perfection.
Looping Time Maiden, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good play, and I think that's like one of the main reasons
it's really
I love
solid,
it in this build. Onto the Time Lords. One, I don't really know their names very well.
I'll name him, it's alright.
Yeah, one of him.
One Sandayon, one Zaphion for back row, one Raphion for big monsters, one Lazion for burn and shuffle Grave back in. Or actually, also, this card, so good against Thunder Dragons. I'm just saying, shuffle the Grave back in, no protection. I'm just saying. Camion, because it can't be responded to, it's one of the better ones.
And my favourite,
Michion, half your opponent's life.
Yeah, everyone hates this. I was messaging my friend the other day, I summoned this, and he didn't really know what he did. He goes, Time Lord. He's like, I'm going to just try and attack. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. He goes, does anything happen? I'm like, nah. And he's like, alright, end battle phase. And he just halved his life, and he's like, oh, okay, that sucks. So I was like,
when they don't know what they do.
Yeah, it's so good. I just love this spice. The space is so good.
Highly recommend trying it if you want to test that Heralds.
Yeah, because they're all fairies, they're just all searchable off Benton.
Which is crazy.
Onto the rest of it. Second Twin Twisters.
Just in case.
Just in case one's not good enough. Mainly against Trickstars, because
Last stage is annoying.
yeah. Plus, if you're going first, you set this, and then they set their Reincarn and activate their light stage. You just hit their Reincarn.
But yeah, it's just a second Twin Twister. Good to have.
Yeah. One judgment. Nothing wrong with it.
Just had spare room. Might as well put a judgment in there.
And then extra honest. Is a bit out of order, sorry, but an extra honest, just in case I need a third. And then 3 Mask of Restricts, all different sets. Again,
It's the big no card of a lot of card decks in the format right now.
yeah. Plus, one of the main reasons I decided to run this is one thing this deck struggles against is Kaiju. You summon your Herald and you like try and sit with it. You go into your Ouroboros or your Deltaurus and you try and protect it. And then if they Kaiju your Herald, you pretty much lose. Like once it's gone, it's all downhill from there. So you really want to protect it for as long as you can. And yes, this is just so much abuse towards Dracos, and I really do not like Dracos.
Dracos lose if you get that up, and they can't send a spell to the grave.
Yeah, they're just. I think it's just a good 3 of, especially in today's meta. I think it's perfect at 3. But yeah, that is the Herald of Perfection deck profile. If you have any comments or
Suggestions.
any ideas and suggestions that you think we should put in, and just comment, give us that support. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, let us know what you want to see in the future. Link to the Time Lord videos in the description if you want to see Jaden's Time Lord video. It's so good. Like he explains every card in detail, why he runs it.
Probably a little bit too much detail, but whatever.
The deck's so good. Alright, thanks for dropping by. Bye!
Bye!
The apocalypse.